Un joven sensación, una de las revelaciones españolas. Quiso tocar hacia el frente con Borja Mayoral, lo complicó un poco. Ahora tiene que apoyarse hasta el otro sector con Marco Asensio. De nuevo tiene que venir hacia atrás. El Madrid empieza a tocar y ahora la cometida por izquierda. A ver si Teo puede hacerla.
They're playing against a team in preseason. They're going to start getting their rhythm, and they've not played with each other.
Asensio driving in, clipping in the cross. Van Dam was there in front of Howard, who's going to be able to collect. Mayoral getting a touch on the ball now. Toni Kroos. Schweinsteiger, one-time friend and teammate for club and country, trailing with him there. The return for Kroos. Schweinsteiger letting him get in behind there, but a comfortably wide header.
The weight went down there, and he had immediately grabbed it. Terrible news for Atlanta and Greg.
Mayoral in for Isco now. Cross for Lucas Vazquez, will engage with Beasley. The return for Isco. Urge to shoot. How about Toni Kroos? Blocks by Johan Kappelhoff.
Before that, he set up the counter himself. Good with his feet. Doesn't matter which way he's facing.
Asensio. Mateo flying forward on the overlap. Zusi running with him. Teo cutting it back, and Kappelhoff was there.
Zusi's going to have his hands full with Teo on the left-hand side. A lot of pace. Here is this potential handball. VAR would have had a look at it. Oh, and the arms go raised.
As I said, we're not looking to see if the decision was correct on the field. We're looking to see if the decision was clearly and obviously wrong. Here's Vazquez on Beasley again. Couldn't dance through him.
DeMarcus did really well.
Down 2 goals in 7 minutes to Barcelona, lost 3-2. Vazquez, Isco couldn't get through Beasley. But a contact there involving Van Dam. And Beasley, well, this is Alan Chapman's ref cam view of this penalty shot a moment ago.
And again, it's Isco who sets it up. I mean, he sees a great view of it. He's obviously deemed that it's...
We'll see if MLS All-Stars trying to work themselves into this game. Quarter hour in. How about that little move from Kaká? Sergio Ramos read it the whole way. He was fouled. Former teammates from Kaká's 4 seasons with Real Madrid.
A great little bit of skill letting that go. A little flick through the legs. Sergio Ramos, so experienced.
And that's what we today, just about this incredible group of players he gets to work with for a couple of days, spend time with. That's Teo Long, Real Madrid.
And Teo's been impressive on that left-hand side, very quick going forward. Correct decision by the referee. Just slides by Kappelhoff.
He's a regular starter for them. We're starting against Real Madrid in that Champions League semi-final. In fact, when we were in Madrid for that, that was the big drama in all the newspapers. Going into the second leg, shot from distance, wide there from Isco.
He's going to have his work cut out for him, trying to play ahead of Marcelo, another experienced player. A lot of trophies in his cabinet.
He was playing on loan last season at Deportivo Alaves. Took him all the way to the Copa del Rey final for the first time in their 91-year history.
It's well wide, but as a goalkeeper, you want to make sure it is 2 or 3 yards wide. You never know when these balls are going to dip and swerve at the last.
To announce and sort of leak the transfer ahead of the second leg of the Champions League semifinal. Vazquez blasting just wide. As Real Madrid continue to get closer.
Oh, and this one's a lot.
Chance to go. David Villa's in space on the left, and it's a great recovery by Altreff, the right back, to get in that passing lane quickly to the far side. Marco Asensio running in at Kappelhoff, saved by Howard just beyond the forehead of Vazquez for the follow-up.
Yeah.
Real Madrid, including Zinedine Zidane, in the Copa del Rey final. Villa scored that day in a 3-2 victory. Van Dam tackles it away only as far as Isco. Lucas Vazquez now further wide. Altreff is going to get there to get the cross in. Van Dam just there in front of Bradley, buzzing around. And this is a little flash there of what we saw so much in the spring from Real Madrid, that quick ball movement and work it out of pressure.
And all the different tactics, they sat back and they countered. They also tried a high press, and they were effective with everyone.
Isco's return, that's onside. It's patted away by Howard. The clearance only as far as Lucas Vazquez, trying to find space on Beasley, who blocks the shot.
Well, I'm sure in a game, in a league game, he just fire right by the legs of the goalkeeper. In a game like this, he tried a little trick.
Asensio looking to play that in. Zusi heads it away. Isco brings it down. Might have the angle on it to volley. How about it's a rare chance for someone other than Cristiano Ronaldo to take a free kick for Real Madrid.
Is that Sergio Ramos?
It is. Had a career high 10 goals last season, all competitions.
And when he comes up on set pieces, he's such a nuisance. Climbs on people's backs.
Toni Kroos is hanging around nearby as well, but this looks like Sergio Ramos all the way, and it is, and it's over the bar. Chicago.
That's not nice having to go to goalkeeper in an all-star game, Josie. Come on.
Altroff all around the outside, back in for Mayoral, and it's Mondamo got his body in the way. Asensio, how about that control to bring it down? Now on Zusi. Asensio blocked by Kappelhoff. Vasquez controls it. Back heel for Toni Kroos, who puts it just wide.
Ooh, that's another close one. He just held by the goalkeeper.
Jovinko's going to come away with this as Llorente miscontrolled it. Kaká dragging it in, turning the corner, cutting it back. David Villa, what a save! Keylor Navas hasn't had much of anything to do in 35 minutes. And coming up big there.
Well, all the players are getting up to look at Navas' save, but here's Toni Kroos' transverse. Just narrowly, whoa, that was very close, and then right down the other way. What makes this save really good is when Villa opens up his body. Navas thinks he's going to his left, he stays.
Press conference earlier today, announcements of new sponsorship deals, talking about expansion to Miami, all that and more. With Don Garber coming up on our Audi halftime report as it slipped through for Sergio Ramos.
And he goes for a chip. That's Sergio Ramos, but he's just trying to get fitness now. He's making these sprints into the box. And he takes a good touch here. Normally I would think he's going to blast it to either the near post low or the far post low. Both are not certain goals, but very close to it, and he goes for the cheek.
Toni Kroos having the 1v1 battle with Kaká. 1 minute stoppage time on the way. Maybe less than that. We're understanding is Toni Kroos weaving his way through. And Van Dam, whether needed to or not, got his forehead. Stars Jovinko able to keep it on Llorente. Jovinko wanting it himself and just wide. Keylor Navas was scrambling back to his right. Happy to see it miss the post. And that is, looks like it's going to be the final action of the first half, and indeed it is.
I thought right when he got the ball here, he was going to look up to try to chip him. He was able to carry on a little bit. Keylor Navas, now he has to try to shuffle back. Oh! And that is close. Probably just gets his hand on it.
So now for Ceballos to the far side. Able to shepherd it back. Ceballos. That's onside. Chance for Mayoral to slip in the first goal of the 2017 All-Star game. Borja Mayoral, 20 years of age, loan on Wolfsburg last season. Back into the first team after playing for Zinedine Zidane in the reserves. Trying to kickstart his season with the opening goal tonight.
And as the defenders are retreating, and this is just work on a training ground. These players don't play with each other. You see Dax McCarty try to tell Grana to tuck in for Michael Parkhurst. It's Hedges who comes over and tries to rectify the situation. And with the aid of a deflection, it may have been going wide. Just slips up and over Stefan Frei.
It's Kovacic weaving his way through, handing off for Benzema. Benzema in for Bale. Bale the return. Parkhurst a touch. Trying to recover it. Benzema blocked away by Kellen Acosta. Goal produced out of it so far. Marcelo. Run chasing him down, but he gets it away for Bale. Just gliding his way into the middle. Kovacic caught from behind by Valeri, keeps his feet, keeps the ball, the return for Bale.
It was a good run. Gareth Bale started out on the wing, goes all the way in the middle, really good run, and never ball played through to him.
Get on the field and silence a lot of those talkers. Here he comes now. Michael Parker's trying to recover. Gareth Bale driving in off the outside of the post.
Well, again, the back four from MLS All-Stars aren't all together. Grana gets caught up. Gareth Bale knew exactly what he wanted to do. Shoot across the goalkeeper, which is a good place to do it.
Made the move on Casemiro. Is going to recover now. Almiron sprinting in. Almiron driving central in for Nikolic. Can he get it out from underneath his feet? Not before Vallejo could slide across and slide it out for a corner.
And Almiron now showing
MLS assist over the weekend against Houston. There's almost another. It is in after all. It was McCarty on the first one. It was Dwyer on the follow-up. It's one apiece here in Chicago.
And Real Madrid have had lots and lots of chances to put this away. But it was a counter set up by Almiron for this corner. Really good header by Dax McCarty. A lot of substitutions come in the game. You don't know who you're marking. It's Ceballos who allows McCarty to run by him. And then it's unlucky at the end for Lucas Zidane. No real chance to save it. And it's 1-1.
Well, we've seen Dax McCarty score with his head on a number of occasions. You wouldn't think it. He's very the return for Kovacic. McCarty sliding through to tackle it out. Benzema there to get it on the far side. Benzema dancing on Calvin Acosta. Oohs and ahs. Benzema using his strength in the end. Now setting up Ceballos. Almiron was there.
Oh, Casemiro, he can put in a strong tackle. Here's Benzema showing, and then have a look at this when he throws him off him at the end. But it comes to nothing. Still,
well, it was met by Ceballos. And that is going to be the end of a 90 minutes, which seems